Greetings. It's Michael Melchizedek. I'm the angel of righteousness. I come with a sword, and I come with a shield. The sword and the shield is a martial art of the angels. It was brought down from the Most High God and taught to me. This martial art is what we use to govern the universe. We use it to travel. We use it to compute. We use it to control. We use it to destroy. We use it to build. We use this exercise, this martial art. I want to teach y'all this martial art because it's the only thing that's going to save the original black men, the owners, the makers, fathers of civilization, cream of the planet Earth, gods of the universe, yeah, all that shit. It's going to save y'all, the blacks, the ones who come through the black hole, not the ones who was naturally here. In order for you to get out your grave, you got to learn about the organization that you're a part of. The organization that you're a part of, and the organization that everybody in this world is a part of, is called Skull and Bones. The Skull and Bone is the only real organization that governs this world. All the other organizations are subordinate entities. They're like corporate ward states to the United Nations. You see, but in order for you to come up out of this Skull and Bone organization, you must understand it first. You must know who runs it. You must know who they worship. You must know who you are in the Skull and Bone organization. And then you must understand who Satan is. Now, I'm going to tell you about how the Skull and Bone organization came about. When the Scottish Rite and the York Rite was created, you had the group of white folks that was on both sides of the pyramid that was going up to the eye of the pyramid. Now, once they got to the eye of the pyramid mentally, because they never went there spiritually, okay, once they got there in mind, which is the physical realm, once they got there in the physical realm, which is this world here on this side of the planet, once they got there on this side of the planet, they were actually blocked, and they knew that it wasn't meant for them to rise to the eye. So that's why the eye has always been separate from the pyramid. Okay, and by them learning that, that's when they started what they call with the Skull and Bones organization. With the Skull and Bone organization hides their sacred knowledge of who they are, where they come from, how long they've been here, who planet this is, and everything. It actually tells them the truth about themselves and the places that they are limited to go. Skull and Bones organization is a very powerful organization. The Skull and Bone organization will fool you. The Skull and Bone organization is an organization that controls every fucking thing that goes on in this fucking world. And even the angels that are above this world, which y'all call the underworld, but I call the overworld, is passing laws to the Skull and Bones to help them govern this. Sounds crazy, but the good is helping the evil. Okay, I'm gonna explain that later on in another lesson. But right now, I want you to understand who the Skull and Bone is. Skull and Bone is a cemetery. The cemetery is this planet. The side of the planet that we own is actually the underworld. The reason why we think that we up is because of the way our eyes interpret things. When your eyes interpret things, it actually flips the objects out of position, upside down, so that you would think that they're standing in the position that they're standing, but really they're really upside down in reality. In reality, this whole world that we living on is really upside down or inside out. So really, we're the motherfuckers that's in the underworld, and the motherfuckers who we talk about in the underworld is above our ass. Okay? Now, when you try to comprehend this, you go do some scientific studies or some studies on anatomy and some shit, and learn how the eye works first before you can see me, or before you can see anything, before you get hit with a sword thinking it's a fucking handle. You know what I'm saying? And then you can start to understand why this is called the cemetery and why the Skull and Bones run the cemetery. Okay? Without Skull and Bone, won't be no cemetery. Put it like that. Okay? Won't be no cemetery. Won't be no underworld if it weren't for the Skull and Bone. Okay? Skull and Bone organization does not worship Satan. Let me get that clear. The Skull and Bone organization don't even really like Satan, because Satan is the lowest rank aka highest rank, but he in the lowest heaven, aka highest heaven to us. You know what I'm saying? He is the first and the last motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He the motherfucker that's at the door of this world that lets you through the door to go to different levels of heaven. This was Satan is. Satan is the door opener. He let people leave here who is worthy, who have honor, who have love for the life, and who have loyalty of the life, and who have knowledge, wisdom, understanding, understanding, and overstanding on the physical realm, and they're pushing their way towards that immortality. This motherfucker is the one who lets these motherfuckers pass through. So, first of all, Skull and Bones don't even really fuck with Satan. Only time they like Satan is when Satan turn a motherfucker down for passing that door. Because they want to keep your ass here. Now, the Skull and Bones, let me tell you who they worship. They worship Lucifer. They love Lucifer. They do everything for Lucifer. They'll die for Lucifer, cry for Lucifer, steal, kill, destroy, build, everything for Lucifer. Because Lucifer is nothing but they fucking cemetery where they put their bones at. Lucifer means Lucifer. Lucifer means primitive cipher. Primitive means original. Original cipher means the first. The first circle was the circle in the middle. The second circle was the circle on the outside. You in the middle, motherfucker. You a part of Lucifer. Lucifer really is the name of hell. Great. That's why they worship. All these motherfuckers run around here talking about they worshiping nature and they like the birds and the bees and all this shit here. These crackers climbing mountains and oh, I love the rocks and all this. Bitch, you worshiping Lucifer, motherfucker. You worshiping Lucifer. You worshiping the primitive cipher. You worshiping the original circle that was created. That's what you worshiping. You ain't worshiping no. You ain't trying to get in touch with no goddamn God. If you was trying to get in touch with God, you would take your motherfucking ass there. Stop running around. Get your ass in the house. God made a house for you, motherfucker. When God built the Garden of Eden, he made a house and he put Adam and Eve in it and he told them, sit right here. Do not go outside. The motherfuckers will kill your ass. So, all you nature boys, stay nature, motherfuckers. That you won't come past my sword, I won't let you through. You know. Matter of fact, I'm just going to leave Satan right there. He already done waiting on your ass anyway. I ain't even got to do nothing. Okay. Next is the next being that's described as being evil and malicious. Is the devil. The devil is somebody. The devil basically is the Skull and Bone. The Skull and Bone is the devil. The devil worships Lucifer, which is hell. Lucifer, primitive cipher, the original cipher, which is inside the earth. And then you got the serpent. See what I'm saying? Now the devil is really up under the rank of the serpent. The serpent is a higher rank than the devil. Reason why? Because the devil ain't moving. That's the only thing that makes him a devil, because he don't move. He's a skull and a bone. He really don't move. You see what I'm saying? Because he has no fucking mind, first of all, which is stupid. How the fuck you ain't got no mind with all this shit around you? And then he don't got no body. He damn sure don't got no body and soul. And he hell damn sure don't got no spirit. You know what I'm saying? So he really lacking all four of the elements. You know what I'm saying? Earth, wind, fire, and water. He lacking all that shit. And he can't move. He just ignorant as fuck. He just sitting there in the grave, and he don't never come out. Now you got some skull and bone motherfuckers that'll get up out their grave and walk around. You know what I'm saying? Them skull and bone motherfuckers, them devils get respected. You know what I'm saying? But the serpent is different. Because the serpent really is not, you know, he a skull and bone, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this motherfucker can move. This the motherfucker that can travel through the water when he get ready to and go on the other side as he please. But now, people game, now he respect the other side. He know he can't go no farther than the surface and just look from afar at the Golden City. But this motherfucker is basically the white man, the Homo erectus, you know, the reptilian, Caucasoid, you know. And like I told you in the beginning, you know, once it went so high in Freemasonry, up the Scottish Rite and the York Rite, which was passed down to them through the Moors and the Order of the Mutasua, yeah, they learned about, you know, the serpent race, Nakash. You know, they learned about Nakash. You know. So I want y'all to just like, if y'all already got the holy tablet and y'all already building, I want y'all to take this lesson and add to it, because this is a lesson that's really not in there about the skull and bone. I am a warrior angel. I am Michael Melchizedek. I come with the sword and the shield. I come with that to protect myself and also protect the real true teachers of Dr. Malachi Z. York. Right now, I'm at war for the truth. So I got to bring y'all through this. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is petty. I got so much more to give, but you got to learn how to break them bricks off that cemetery and get your skull and bone looking ass, your skeleton ass up, and rattle them little raggedy ass bones. You know what I'm saying? And try to get you some elements to put on them motherfuckers. And once you show and prove that you getting some elements to put on these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, you can comment on this shit or whatever, and I'll build with you. Bum bum bum. Then, you know, or you can just, you know what I'm saying, hit me up on Facebook or whatever, and I'll vibe with you and build with you, and you show and prove that you ready to put some elements on them raggedy ass bones. Then we'll go to something deeper and more interesting. Hold your head down. Bow. I'll see you when you get here. Peace.